Spectre it. We haven't seen it too much this tournament. I'm excited to see it, but I do like the approach from EG in return. I think the Lifestealer, if they can hit some fast timings, make some moves with Arbed, getting his game back on the Storm, and get a tough one last time, they could run over IG fast enough for the Spectre to be a non-problem. Oh, we certainly will. Certainly many things to get excited about in this deciding Game 5. I mean, the costs, you said it, one of them for sure, the Ice Enigma coming in. What else are you looking forward to seeing here in this deciding Game 5 of the Major?
IG, they're not overcomplicating because they're going with the heroes that they've been playing throughout the league. You have this Lion, Kaka, you have Oli on the Phoenix, you have Emo once again on the Void Spirit. Like they're like JT Mars, they're just playing their comfort heroes in Game 5 in the deciding game. Yeah. I just want to see how this goes. Once again, they plant a deep observer ward behind Tier 1 tower on the bottom.
Begins.
Like EG, they don't have enough time probably to watch the replays, but this should be figured out. You know, this should get rewarded.
Yeah, I think we've seen sort of deal with that sort of ward before pretty early. So see if they're keeping their cool and able to check it out here in this all-important game. Setups we do get. Looks like we're going to start things off with Ice sticking to the top. But look at this build. Do you like this as well? The triple Sages, man.
He would go for fourth if he had enough money, for sure. I don't mind that.
You're going to build it into useful stuff, right?
Yeah, you're probably going to get the next one from their sails. Maybe get an extra Bastion on top of that. Just like not get the clarities. Crit already starting to put some pressure on Ollie. They gave him Tusk. This is his probably best hero after Earth Spirit. He's just been amazing on it throughout this whole major.
Yeah, and in terms of the save potential this game, it's pretty good, right? There's not going to be too much that will stop Crit from getting in and getting those snowball saves off this game.
They have control. They don't have any root mechanics, so he will be able to get the snowballs off. But against the Lion, the burst damage, you might not potentially be able to get there. He always pretty much goes for the same item build. It's always drums into Blink Dagger. I really like that. He thinks a bit differently. I've seen a lot of Falcon Blades. I've seen a lot of Orb of Corrosions on the Tusk where you pretty much one-shot the supports, but drums is also good. 8 charges, keeps popping it in every single fight. Give them that extra attack speed, extra movement speed. Spectre does not like to play in Punic. Like, denying any kind of CS from Spectre, it just feels bad.
And talking about our carries and builds, what do you expect we're going to see being gone for here by Fly on the Spectre and RTZ on the Lifestealer? What kind of builds do you feel will fit this game the best?
Probably just going to be a Manta style to be able to get rid of those silences, get rid of the Malefice. It's just a farming item for Spectre. She's not going to get as much as she usually can, because again, playing into Enigma, she's never going to financially recover from this.
A lot of money taken away from Fly. A few of those coming out from his wallet. Nice that Fly's going to be able to execute against him. Looking at down at the bottom lane, RTZ 9 for 3. 9 for 1 trading farm pretty evenly. Kaka getting rather low. Fly sort of baits him in. A little bit of a trade. Mid lane, we are starting to see a movement here for Arbed on the first few waves. 5 against the 11 and 1. Arbed coming out on top of the first few minutes of laning here.
Yeah, doing good. Extremely good. Arbed's like, you know, this is what third, fourth game that he's playing.
It, you know, this
Storm Spirit. I practice quite a lot. Let's see if we're going to see any rotations possibly on the side lanes. This has been the story of this major again. Like, people just playing really aggressively on the side lanes, dying, refilling the bottle for their mid laners. Kaka, he's out of region, just had his healing salve ended by the courier.
Top lane. Continuing to be a very tough lane for Fly. Last time we saw him have this sort of rough start was on his on Faceless Void game. Where again he was about 3 minutes in 7 CS.
What Faceless Void game? Oh, I
forgot about that one.
I forgot about that one. I was like, I need to get this out of my mind. Lifestealer with the 1-1-1 build, you know, as like a Lifestealer is just a hero right now that you, especially if you don't get like armlet, you can play him with the mouse only.
IRT's bringing out the gamepad. Mid lane. Abed gonna look for that setup again this time. Crit's ready for the rotation mid. As he comes in onto Emo. Emo with no mana to do that. There's no chance for a dissimilate. And again, it seems like you've got to expect it to play against the
This is it, and Emo tips back Abed straight away. Man, Emo, after using that question mark in the old chat, kind of becoming a Memo.
Emo. Sadly, as he's getting into it. I mean, that's what you want to see. You want to see the emotional players here when everything's on the line.
Bottom lane, Arteezy doing well, going into phase boots. Yeah, like you just want to get that extra movement speed, and you're gonna trade well. I don't think he should be worried in this matchup. Fly doing a very good job just zoning him out.
I mean, how do they fix this top lane IG? It really is that rough of a start here for Fly. 21 denies against him in the lane by Ice.
It's gonna be a
Bottom lane. JT,
Radiant's turret
got some
has been
sideburns, and with the Verify, it's enough to keep Fly alive. ZG are able to turn, take him down. Chase onto Kaka. Kaka able to turn with stuns, igniting the bounty rune.
He just needs one hit. If he gets the one hit off with the slow, he also puts another point in Ghoul Frenzy plus Orb of Venom. That's just a ton of slow that he does not have anything to speed right now on the lifestealer, so they need to be very careful. Mars, like, I'm surprised he did not see more of a lifestealer. I think that's kind of a forgotten hero, but a hero that also can be super strong. Like, he's not as strong with one item, but once you get like 3 items, and it's a good matchup, man. Carry matchup against the Spectre, lifestealer's gonna feel great playing into it.
And sort of just over the ages, over the years, it's just a well-fitted hero for Arteezy, right? The Arteezy lifestealer, which is from many different patches, many different builds and ways that you have to play the hero. It's just one of the classics from him.
Yeah, definitely. This is a big problem. Like Spectre, 17 CS, Ice, triple Sage Mask, going into Necrobook, just denying so many creeps.
See here, down in the river, they have to turn around, jump with the 2-step go towards Arbet. They've got the first. Emo and Kaka are able to take him down as Arbet tries to fight for the rune.
Emo gets the last hit. That's what matters. Need a bit of a boost in confidence after not that hot of a start for him. So Spectre right now, Fly just trying to get something out of this. He's level 4.5, 6 minutes in, while Enigma is having the time of his life. He has 31 CS, 29 denies. Necrobook done, 6 minutes in.
Insane. Ice is, I don't think he's pretty much missed any deny that he's gone for.
Oh, he's more focused on the denies.
Completely crushing this top lane. No chance for Fly to farm. Be a slow start on the Spectre, and just a hero that's not too easy to sort of play a recovery type of game on, especially if the opponents begin to make fast coordinated moves and just don't give you time to catch back up.
It's putting so much pressure. You can see Crit already behind enemy lines, has one observer ward to work with. They even bring that problem here. Silence.
And they got the shard. Crit is in. Snowball ready to come in before there's any chance for a dive. Perfect lockdown from EG.
Crit in this major has been on point, especially when he's playing the Earthquake, when he's playing the Dusk, like his rotations, his snowball, not just the saves, but the timings when he's using it. Storm Spirit playing aggressive on Emo. There's the
Dire's top
line on mid.
Get it! Abed was not prepared for extra backup to be up on the high ground.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And we're gonna see Phoenix after dying once again, refilling the bottle on the mid lane for Emo. Rune is spawning in 15 seconds.
Radiant's
they need to play
tower
around
is
Emo.
under
Like,
attack.
this is what they need to do. They need to cripple Abed, Storm Spirit, and they also need to find some kind of way for Spectre to come back into the game. I don't see any stacks besides 2 of those, which Phoenix is making right now. Still gonna take a lot of time for like Spectre to farm it. She does not have tools to do it, so it's a possibility that Enigma plus Storm Spirit invade the enemy jungle. There's always going to be this threat of the black hole.
At bottom, JT will be able to hold back Arbet momentarily with the spear, but Arbet still got plenty of mana to play with. Zarteezy's granted the kill. Top lane IG making the rotation. Crit's going to be the target. As Ice gets out, though, they'll be happy. Maybe Crit gets out as well. IG not able to catch him. They're trying to go for Ice. Ice being surrounded by Fly and Kaka. Massive EP's coming in from EG. They jump over the Astral Step. Revan to pull him back, but Crit, he's in with the snowball save. Ice is going to be able to live a little longer as Ice is on the retreat. Emo will still be able to finish him off. But it's Kaka, now Fly, he's out of mana. Trying to run. Eidolon still up as Ice can continue to fight from the dead. But Emo and Dolly by their side. EG won't be able to dive any further for Flyflies. Flyfly will live. You can bring the Mars up here as well.
Just get everyone top. Like you can see the way they're playing the game. Like it's a bit
Dire's
different
bottom
because
tower
it's
is
so
under
much
attack.
stake. Rena, good snowball save.
Be able to buy himself some time. There's still 4 heroes here of IG Crit. Looking pretty dead here.
Dire's
The
bottom
4 of them
tower
will
is
manage
under
to take
attack.
him down. Whilst all this focus is up here,
Yeah.
we see towards the mid. Fly starting to pick up some levels. Same thing for Kaka as both supports work towards their 6. It's down bottom as well. Arbed, farm, Fly also looking to find some peace and quiet to get some early farming.
They need to make them busy while Spectre's farming. Like right now, look at the CS. 31 on Spectre, 64 on Storm. We have 53 on Enigma. Ice is just, you know, having too good of a time. And I like this time around that he's going for the Necro 3, because they want to get Necro 3 on the offlaner, always going to feel good. If it's a Beastmaster, if it's Lycan, you want to get rid of those Observer Voids, get rid of those sentries, which means that your support, your position 5 most of the time, can get a bit more farm. You know, he can get the items instead of investing in sentries.
Got it.
No, he'll be off the mark there with the red.
Master.
Able to step back. Quite close to gap for Kaka.
Here I am.
Arbed also finding himself powering.
Illusion.
Showing mid. Ice is going to feel more confident to finish up the tier 1 top. Push the iPhone.
Dire's top tower
Trying to
has
start something
fallen.
onto JT. Spear holds back Crit. He's also turning up to get involved. Not quite having the armlet done, but very close to.
Well, Tusk is allergic to creeps in this game. He has 0 CS. He actually
Radiant's
is
bottom
0-0.
tower is under
Not
attack.
too bad for even 2-1-1, despite a single creep being hit. We're gonna have the goal come out.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Your time
They choose to take a rock fight here as IG turn, take down the 2 of them.
They
Supernova
pop the egg.
Ice is coming across.
Dire's
Holding
middle
that
tower
fight with
is
the
under
Malefits,
attack.
but RTZ, he's still being chased. The spear from JT catches him. As a very, very awkward position for EG to try and make a move in with just the 3 of them. And it gets punished hard.
A bit too aggressive. They need Enigma. EG, they need Enigma for the damage coming up from the level 4 demonic conversion. They need the book, and there's always going to be this threat of Black Hole. But playing into Phoenix, you know, like if you see a possibility that Enigmas use a Black Hole, you can always like precast Supernova, which like Oli did. And a bit surprised that EG decided to take that fight. Like, Lifestealer does not have Armlet ready yet. Like, with the Armlet, it's a big boost of the damage for the Lifestealer.
Yeah, we see it again here, this decision to fight very much coming off the back, as you would imagine, of Fly making the call as he charges in with the Exorcism. And IG very easily able to turn. They have the ults ready, the Arena, the Finger. And IG, I think they're almost surprised, really, that EG did decide to attack them like that, as they were more than ready to turn things by their tier 2.
Smoke from IG.
Arbet's not, man.
I'm over here.
Emo, give it the jump. Arbet's not going to have enough to get anywhere safe, but they'll get the catch on it. SI's coming in. Nothing he can do now with Arbet gone.
There was some kind of a bug with the Lion's Tranquil Boots. It was not working. He
Dire's
tried to drop
bottom
it
tower
2
is under
times. Like,
attack.
the green color was a bit dark greenish. They did not purchase the DLC for $9.99. Like, he was like, what the hell is going on? No one hit me. I'm not getting any region.
Always ready for a fight.
He's got them working out, at least. Rather disappointed. Seeing on the item pickups, JT, 1200, 1100 towards the Blink. Arteezy's progress, Armlet, 50 gold away. Fly will be going for the Blade Mail build-up. The itemization when we did used to expect to sort of be in favor, obviously after Blade Mail
Radiant
got
are
nerfed,
scanning.
it sort of fall out of popularity.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Still very
attack.
much going to
Yeah, there's still, you know, a lot of the mid.
Arteezy involved. Arbed gets up with Arteezy.
Radiant's bottom
I think
tower
Blade Mail
is
is
under
the
attack.
correct choice. Playing into this uncontrollable damage, Midnight Pulse,
Radiant
Jordan inside of that,
structures
also
are
against the
fortified.
Exorcism, gonna be good.
Dire's
Carry
middle tower
is
is under
dealing
attack.
right-click damage pretty
Radiant's
much, so you need
bottom
some extra
tower is
armor,
under
extra 4
attack.
armor coming up from the Blade Mail. Is gonna feel good, but still, he needs to recover a bit more.
Watch out for Fly as each want this tier 1. IG looking
Radiant's
for the trade down
bottom
bottom.
tower has fallen.
Zolly and Emo push on.
Dire's middle tower is under
See,
attack.
they'll get this. Timing on the mid tower.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Trying to take over this jungle. Trying to shut down the areas that Fly feels safe to farm in.
Radiant's bottom tower
We
is
still have
under
not seen
attack.
the Black Hole. Abed has enough money in 1 CS to finish off his Orchid, level 10. But Evo's massive. He has a Yule Scepter, great setup, and he also, like, whenever he plays against the Storm Spirit, he gets the Yule Scepter pretty much as a first item. You can dispel the silence, you can set things up with the Remnant. Remnant is maxed out against Storm, which I really like. JT going into the Blink Dagger, needs 900 gold to finish it off. Seen different builds from position 5 Death Prophets, where like you put more points in Spirit Siphon, but you also want to put extra points in the Silence. Like I think the Silence is such a strong spell. Jump.
Straight away. And on surprise, he's going to head over. Did you the same play? He can't open He's going to drop the flash off the edge. Was already out. The Supernova, it's going to pop.
Radiant structures are
fortified. Arena's down. Trapping the three. And IG, they'll take down 4.
Like, even if that's the Black Hole connects, I still feel IG wins that fight. But it was a good reaction time from Ollie, pops that Supernova, something that ISS will always be afraid of. Once again, they get a finger kill.
Radiant's
figure
middle
that
tower
Zach.
is under attack.
Good thing is they managed to kill the Void Spirit, just slow him down a bit.
See that again. Quick dive onto
Dire's
He's
top tower
desperately
is under
trying
attack.
to take the fight around their own tier 1. And ISS not able to get the catch that he hoped for. With the Supernova going off, as we saw early in the series, Ollie's Phoenix is causing so many issues for EG when they don't have a lineup that can deal with it straight away.
Abed is going to struggle until he gets a BKB. Playing into Lion is always going to be tricky, but he finds him. He sees him, he goes for a solo kill. If he's isolated with the Orchid, like that's going to be his target. He needs to take out the Lion.
G wants a hit back. Might have a black hole, but they're going to try and strike with the smoke. JT's prepared though. Backing right off to Abed to get the initiation. Showing they know that he's over the tree. Goes Emo. The blink, JT can be quick to dodge.
Even though Fly did not have the greatest laning stage, he managed to recover now with the Blade Mail, has Blades of Alacrity, level 11.
But Emo,
Regeneration.
towards Emo they turn, Malif is holding him inside of the gun pulse. Emo trying to jump on the Ice burns down to 1.
Let
Emo
the
on the retreat,
fun begin.
RCC chasing down with the Rage. Arbeck close to the gap, they've got enough control.
He's trying to buy time.
He's
The
gonna have to
Stimulate.
stimulate, but he can't get it off. Arbeck in with the silence. As EG take 3.
Once again, they kill Void Spirit. They're just slowing him down. Phoenix not able to use the ulti. They need to rely on that BKB. Once they get the BKB on Enigma, which ISS swapping things around. I talked about the Necro 3. He decides to go get the BKB. They have no abilities other than like Supernova, if that's precasted. But yeah, I like BKB a lot more actually.
A bit of time. Fly. Country course after the Blade Mail. G, Arbed, BKB after the Orchid has seemed pretty much essential in each of the games we've played the Storm today. That's easy. But his Sanj done after the arm there. That's classic carry build-up that we're seeing in this meta, that the Sanj being a vital part